See, we went up to these summer camps. Took 3 days to get from here to where we were going in Army truck. First day, they pit a last around. Second day, they speeded up about 10 miles an hour. And the third day, Katie barred the door. They're going as hard and as fast as they can drive to get there. Well, they wasn't going to stop for nothing. Well, they had trucks, 2 drivers, and usually 6 guys in the back. And boy, if you had to go to the bathroom, you was in dire strait.
We was right in the middle of Kansas City, Missouri when this happened.
What happened to all these old boys, they'd climb out of that truck on the run now, 55, 60 mile an hour, get up on the driver's door or the rider's door, hang on the door, stand on the foot pegs,
Isn't this awful?
drop their pants,
This is the truth.
hang off the side of the truck like
They'd
that.
take a crap going down the highway.
Yeah, 60 miles an hour. And we was following this
This is our
truck.
Kansas National Guard.
Remember that one by the little old lady? That time she was getting her mail, all them boom, pair of cheeks went flying by her. I know, she probably got crap. But Doug had to go. I said, you going outside like that? No, Doug said, hell no. Then I ain't doing that. What happened? We stopped over there. Excuse me. He had a paper.
Need any help?
I don't know. He had a paper grocery sack. He's sitting where I'm driving, and he's folding that sack down real
This
nice.
is in Kansas City, Missouri.
Had about a 4-inch cuff all the way
We're
around.
on I-70.
And these Army trucks got a back window so big in them.
I crawled through the back window.
Yep, he's gonna go in the back of that truck and do his thing.
He's got this
Okay.
story right.
So we're driving along. Well, I'm driving along. I look up ahead, and all these Army trucks are up there kind of doing the old jump around. What in the heck? And it's going up a hill of the railroad track. And boy, I tell you what, I didn't say nothing to Doug. I didn't know what I was getting into. And all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom.
I fell right in the
I
shit.
heard it. Good Lord. I said, what happened? I fell in the sack.
I did. I stood up and had a sack stuck to me.
Planted that right
God
in the
dang, I'll
back.
tell you what. You never would have lived unless you had that happen.
Oh. Now we're getting serious now. I mean, I'm picking on old Dougie here. I remember,
Yeah, that's true.
this is Army story
It
now.
really happened.
We're in the Army. So we used to make big old box and take along, put all our stuff in it so it's easy to get out. Bad mistake. We'd take that
Yeah,
summer
we
camp.
made a box, a foot locker.
Yep.
One big box for both of us.
Bad mistake, because we get up there, them guys made a poker table out of it.
Poker table.
And we couldn't get in it to get our stuff out. Well, one night we were tired, but our sleep bags were out for some reason. So, yeah, let's get these old sleep bags. We're going to bed. I'm tired. So Doug gets his bag. I get my bag. Big old Army, well, it wasn't a big tent. Had had regular bulbs in
It's a
there.
maintenance tent.
And light showed out so far. And
This was when I was sleeping.
So Doug, he gets up. He goes over by that tree. There was a big
Nice
old tree.
tree, nice tree.
So he parked.
Block the light. See, it blocked the light.
Yeah, he got him behind that tree and he laid down. Then I went down about another 30, 40 feet and I found me a water and I got in it. And we were sitting there like, man, this is pretty neat. Let's go to bed. Well, we went to bed.
Good night's sleep.
Well,
Good
I
night's
woke
sleep.
up the next morning, man, I was good, comfortable, but
Oh, I came out.
had a great sleep last night. I heard Doug. I said, how'd you do? He said, well, Dan, when did it rain? I said, rain? It didn't rain last night.
I
Old
said,
Doug-
hell, it did too.
His whole sleep bag was full. What happened? Them old drunks were coming out of that army
It's
tent.
10.
To take
Right on
take
me.
a whiz.
All
And I
night long, the
pissed on
bear,
him. His sleeping bag had a pool of water that big around in the middle of
they were
his leg.
peeing right on me, didn't even know it.
Yeah, they didn't
You
do
were
it.
sleeping.
Oh,
That
that was a good one.
bag stunk so bad.
You were sleeping.
That was a rough one.
Remember the dog crap?
That's
I thought it was
another
a
one
dog
I'm
crap.
gonna go.
That's another story.
That old Doug, he says, I don't need alarm clocks. He said, should I get up?
We was in Ames, Iowa when the dog crap
Yeah,
happened.
but it happened in Yancey, Kansas started. I go to the garden unit that
Oh,
morning.
it did, yeah.
I go to the garden unit that morning and said, where's your buddy at? And I said, well, ain't he here? And he said, no.
I slept in,
Yeah,
didn't
he said, get your truck and go get his ass. I've been
I? I
out
lived
flying
in
in
North
Yancey.
Lincoln.
I drive up there, old house was just black. I go beat on the door, old Doug, I can hear him here, oh, God, I overslept. And boy, he was hollering at Linda, get this, get that, pack this, pack that. Old Doug come over, he said, Doug, go out in the garage. He said, my sleeping bag's laying on the floor. And he said, roll it up and put it in the box. I said, okay, well, he didn't have a light in the garage, couldn't hardly see. I find the sleeping bag, I roll it up, throw it in the bag, or in the box. Well, but he gets all the stuff, throws it in the box, we take the box out and throw it in the back of
I
my
had a
truck.
50 Chevy pickup.
And we take off the yard unit, got there and the trucks were just pulling out. Then we heaved that old box up in the back of one of them trucks,
Off we went.
parked the truck and off we go. And what town was it?
Ames, Iowa.
Okay, they made a big speech at it.
It was
Nobody
at
sleeps.
Fairgrounds in Ames, Iowa.
Nobody sleeps on army equipment. They didn't want you up on top of the trucks, cause you get up on them bows, on them tarps, boy, that's good sleeping. So what happens, them old tarps are getting old and guys are getting rips and falling through and landing on the floor in the middle of the night, so they said we can't have that, so no sleeping on trucks.
No, you
No,
don't do
Doug
that.
said, yeah, bullshit. He said, he said, I ain't sleeping on the ground. And he had a 5-ton wrecker, big old wrecker
Yep.
truck. We climbed up on the back of that and then he had a big old platform. And old Doug said, hell, I think I'm just gonna roll my bag out right there on this platform and go to bed. So I said, oh, okay, I'll roll mine out over here. You know, it was hard as rock, but boy, we were so tired, it felt good. We're laying there. Boy, I got my sleeping bag first. I'm sitting there, we're about to fall asleep. And old Doug, God damn. I said, what's the matter? And he says, man, I'm sitting in a pile of dog shit. It slid clear down inside the bag. He said, there ain't dog crap in that bag. And I rolled it up and I said, good Lord. And couldn't find out any person. He says, oh no, we're okay. He said, it's not dog crap, but what happened? He got on that tour
was
and a big old
grease.
wad of grease.
It was army grease.
He got on the seat, he slid down in that grease.
Slid right into
Oh,
that
yeah,
bag.
right in there.
I slid right into it. Tell them about the ticks. Remember the ticks?
The what?
The ticks. When I got all those
Oh, the
ticks.
other ticks.
The ticks.
I thought you said
This
ticks.
is good. This was in Arkansas.
Jesus Christ.
This is Fort Chaffee. This is where Elvis Presley took basic training.
Anyway, we're in there, and everybody says, oh God, he says, the ticks are lousy up here. He said, the way to take care of them is get dog collars, flea collars, and put them around your ankles. They won't crawl up your pants. So I got reloaded up on flea collars.
I didn't do that.
Well, yeah, you did. What happened? You ripped your pants out.
That's right.
Well,
I did that another time,
yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah, that's
another
going to be
story.
a premium story here in a minute. Anyway, old Doug, he's going along there that afternoon. Boy, son of a bitch. Boy, he got back there that night, and he was infected. I mean, he had
I had ticks all
he
over
had
me.
more ticks than you could put on a man. And they all come through the pants instead of up the legs.
It happens, doesn't it?
Oh, my.
Yeah.
But the best story on the pants deal for Dougie, one time Ornette wanted to go quail hunting,
Phil Arnett,
and you know him, he's a limit guy.
limit guy.
He'll walk you to death to get a limit for quail. So we get to this place and we get out, and it's a good place, we've hunted it before. And
It's the old Pierce place out west.
anyway, old Doug says, I bought me a new pair of boots yesterday. Boy, he had his new boots on. Boy, he was proud of them. I said, good. Well, when he stepped out of the truck, old Arnett was so far over by the ditch that when he stepped out, that first step was about 6 foot long. he ripped his pants out going down.
I ripped the
He
whole
ripped
crotch
it,
about
I
that.
mean, from zipper to belt loops. He was ripped out. Oh, he hit,
Hadn't even started.
he even got to the fence yet. And he's sitting here in the ditch, he gets up. God, then he shook it off, you know, and had a game bag. He said, I'm gonna wear it out
That was
there.
my Grandpa Hite game
He said,
back.
I'll carry these quail. So we take off, course, Arnett. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, we're getting quail. God dang, old bag was
Oh,
building up.
Arnett keeps throwing his quail, and I'm putting them in my
Yeah.
game bag.
Well, we're walking along there. Shit, we got out there probably half mile. Hell, I looked down on the ground and shit, there's a dead quail. Hell, took the quail. Hell, it was warm, fresh. I knew it had to be something we shot.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, Arnett said best time to make a count.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, Phil said, we
Well,
better.
we should have had 20 quail.
He said, I think we got 18 or 20 quail.
I think I had 3 in my game bag.
Dropped every one of them out.
I had a hole in it.
But all it now, that's not even the good part. That's not even the good part.
Oh, yeah, there's another part.
He's a walking, he said, oh, his boots are killing me. He said, God damn, I got blisters growing on my feet. Boy, he's oohing and awing all the time. Pretty soon he said, God. He looked over and he says, God damn it. Now we was walking in sawgrass this high. He looked over at me and he says, God dang it, Doug. He says, I know why bird dogs don't have any hair on their nuts. He took them boots off. He had blisters that big around that already busted, bleeding. And that's when we discovered the quail. So Arnett, he picks up the pace about 50 miles an hour. And we're walking. Doug's suffering. And I kept looking back, and boy, that pickup was getting smaller and smaller. And we went probably a mile, or maybe a mile and a half. Turned around and came back. And boy,
Found all the birds?
We finally got our limit, I think.
yeah, we did.
Yeah, we shot 2 limits to get 1.
But old Doug got back to the truck, man, you talk about a guy in relief.
Oh,
boy.
that was awful.
Was you?
It was awful. I was hurting from stem to stern.
Old bird dog. Yeah, that was a good one.